Is Kaizer Chiefs stingy, or is just Kaizer Chiefs disrespecting these clubs that they're trying to get the players from? I mean, you offer Rian, the new one now is Rian Hanamub, who plays for Amazulu, one of probably the best in the top 3 left backs last season. He was one of those guys. They've tabled a 3 million rand offer for the best player at Amazulu. You put on the table 3 million to get their best player. Is it a matter of these clubs refusing to sell their players to Kaizer Chiefs more than maybe it is what they are putting on the table for the players they want from these teams? I think I think Kaizer Chiefs fans also need to have an honest engagement amongst themselves. I'm not a Kaizer Chiefs fan, but they need to really have an honest engagement about their football club. Is this football club really, I don't know, maybe Nabi is taking the football club out of its comfort zone, because we know the trend and we know the tradition of this football club, that they prefer getting free agents, which is not wrong if it's the principle of the football club or the principle of their business model. It is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But now it appears like Enabi is exposing something that we've always known, that Kaizer Chiefs, they don't want to pop out the cash for these players. Yes, I do go by the name of Oscar, since the football discuss anything to do football from Africa to the world and from the world to Africa. I mean, we are going to the end of the transfer window. I think in about 2 weeks' time, it's going to be closed, and it's clear that Nabi wants to add quality. He is not happy. He is not impressed with what he's got at the current moment, and I fear that there are players who are still there who will be shipped out. All the players, or majority of the players Kaizer Chiefs have been linked with, are left footers, either left winger, left attacker, or left back, and so that he can have options of playing a flat 4, have options of playing with a back 3. Dotley, they just bought now from Cape Town Spare. He can play as a left back, and he can also fit in a left in a back 3. Velebai, apparently Kaizer Chiefs, I mean Spurs, they wanted 10 million for the player. That's how much they value the player. They wanted 10 million for the player, and Kaizer Chiefs put on the table 4 million rand. You're not even putting 60% of what the team wants. Not even 65%, maybe a 6.5. You're putting 4 million on the table, and then you want the football masses to feel, you want the football masses to believe that you are the victim. Where is the money being used at Kaizer Chiefs? These sponsors that are pumping so much money into this football club, what are they using the money for? And you get, I mean, the guy from Angola, Inacio Miguel, I believe he was bought for less than 5 million rand. That's a bargain. That's a bargain for them. And there's been multiple bids for Fawaz Basadin, a proper left back in that top 3 bracket as well in the league last season. He I don't know the figure that Kaizer Chiefs bid for him. All I know is that Stellenbosch, they rejected the bid. So you get a sense that Kaizer Chiefs, they really, and at the end of the day, the person that will suffer the most is the coach and the technical team, because with all these bids for all these players, it's clear that Tebogo Potsana might not be at Kaizer Chiefs next year. The guy from Botswana, the left center back, might not be at Ditlhokwe, might not be at Kaizer Chiefs come next year. Mbuto, I doubt he'll be promoted from MDC to play for the senior team at Kaizer Chiefs. If it does, it will be because they don't have a choice, because everyone is rejecting Kaizer Chiefs. Mainly because Kaizer Chiefs, they don't want to pop out the cash. They don't want to pop up the cash. I mean, these other teams, I mean, there are cases that are unique, like the Skukune deal. They wanted Elias Mukwana. There was the option of Kaizer Chiefs and there was the option of Esperance. The option of Kaizer Chiefs, they wanted Mukwana, but they wanted to pay the figure in installment, I think, of 12 months, which is normal in football. But the Tunisian Giants, they offered less than Kaizer Chiefs, but they were going to put down cash straight up for the player. I mean, if I'm Skukune United, why would I not take the cash straight up and use it for whatever else I want for the football club, rather than waiting, the 10 million or whatever figure was offered by Kaizer Chiefs being paid over installments of 12 months. So your Mayo as well, he was linked to Kaizer Chiefs, but ended up going to Algeria. Players want to play for Bafana. And we know, I mean, the past 3-4 years, Kaizer Chiefs players have not been making it to the Bafana because of their poor performances as a football club. And even if they select one of them, when they get to Bafana, they suffer. There's no performance whatsoever because the levels and the gap the gap was big. So one hopes that going forward, Kaizer Chiefs really will change their attitude in how they approach, the players. Nabi needs the players, but Kaizer Chiefs seems like they are not willing. They are not willing to be fair on this deal. Kaizer Chiefs is a big club, and when you are Kaizer Chiefs coming to the table, already that's a disadvantage. But at least in what the parent club wants, at least meet them at least with a 60% offer on the table. I mean, 3 million rands for Rian Hanamuk, 4 million rands for Asanele Velipai. The Cape Town Spurs boss, I mean, they want 10 million for the player. You're putting on the table 4 million. Dotley, your Chubido, your Velipai, these were players that really, they were the shining stars of the relegated team. And because they're relegated, it does not mean that you must disrespect them by offering these peanuts for their players. If you're seeing this face and this content for the very first time, make sure you hit that like button. Do comment on the section below as to what you think is the philosophy, the business model of Kaizer Chiefs. What are they hoping to get? I mean, should they go back to their buy one and two free in Zimbabwe, or should they just continue with their pursuit of getting free agents? I mean, even this mentality and this attitude of pursuing players whose contracts are running out, and they talk with the player on the side, like they did with Esitebe, spoke to him in December on the side that, Charlie, listen here, just sign a pre-contract with us in January and wait for the 6 months. And Manzini, the Zulu chairman, they were not happy with the approach of Kaizer Chiefs. And they've been doing this with a whole lot of players. A lot of big players who've come to Kaizer Chiefs were free agents. They did well in the past. Unfortunately, nowadays, it is difficult to get good quality for free. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to subscribe. Help me to get to 10,000 subscribers by December. Comment, like the video, which is very important, and share with your friends and in all circles. And may my God bless you all.